Okay, welcome in everybody. So you clicked on this private masterclass with me, and I want you to stay for the next hour. No ifs, ands, or buts. And the reason I can say that with a straight face is because I have watched this exact system change regular people's lives in a matter of months, not years, months. You can have a dramatic change in a very short amount of time if you get intentional and if you get some serious urgency. So let's get urgent, let's get intentional, and let's bring the energy because in the next hour, you're going to understand exactly how the 100K sprint has changed my life and the lives of people inside this community. This is wealth my way, our way, and my main goal tonight is very simple. My goal is to make you a shit load of money, okay? That's my only goal. That's it. So, welcome in. I'm now your official mentor, Jake, for the next hour, maybe a little bit longer depending on how much I go on. Because in this training, you are now part of an exclusive club. The only people who should have clicked on this masterclass are people who are willing to actually execute, not theory people, not save it for later people, executors. And I think that's a pretty cool room to be in. So, tonight, I'm going to walk you through an opportunity that maybe you've heard of before, maybe you haven't. But I'll tell you this right now, anyone, no matter your experience level, no matter where you live, no matter your background, whether you've never filmed a video in your life or you've been posting for years, can take advantage of this immediately after this masterclass and start earning money this week. But before we start, I want to make a deal with you. So here's the deal. I'm going to give you a completely free training tonight. I'm not going to sell you a thing during this video. I know how that usually goes. Some gurus make you watch a whole video and then they drop a link and they say, buy my $2,000 course. I don't do that. This is a completely free training. And the caveat is this, there are going to be a handful of you at the end of this masterclass who are like mind blown, right? Who want the full system, who want the daily plan, the tools, the community holding their hand so they can start making money like tomorrow. And for those of you, the serious ones, I will show you exactly where to go at the end. But I'm only going to do that if you genuinely feel like I gave you so much free value that I've earned the right to do that. Deal? All right, cool. So now, before I tell you my story, I need to do something. And yes, it's a little bit woo woo, but I want you to do it anyway. I call it typing it into existence. So I want you to pause for a second. And I want you to write down in the comments of this video or on your notes app or a napkin, I don't care where, but I want you to write down what your life looks like in 12 months from now if money stopped being a problem. And be specific. What car is in your driveway? Is all the debt gone? Did you quit the second job? Are you taking your kids on a vacation without checking your bank account first? Whatever it is, go ahead and write that down because 12 months is going to roll around for every single person watching this video no matter what. And the only question is whether you'll be living that paragraph or reading it back with regret. So hold on to it. We're going to come back to that at the end. So let me get something out of the air right now. I was not always the guy you see now, the guy averaging $500 to $1,000 a day, running this community, doing master classes. That was so far from the case when I started this. In 2022, my wife and I were $250,000 in debt. Let me say that again so it lands. $250,000 in debt. We were both working full-time 9 to 5 jobs, both of us. And then, because 2 full-time jobs somehow wasn't enough, we were delivering food every single night and every single weekend. Not to get ahead, not to build a savings, just to keep our bank account from going negative. If you have ever been in that spot where you're doing literally everything right, you're working every hour you physically can, and you're still losing, you know exactly the feeling I'm talking about. And it's not just being tired, it's being tired for nothing. Your back hurts, your eyes hurt, you're eating dinner in your car between deliveries, and somehow the math still doesn't work. And I remember the exact moment it broke me. I'm sitting at the kitchen table doing the bills, the rent, the credit cards, the minimum payments on $250,000 of debt, groceries, gas. And after both paychecks and all of that delivery money, we were still left with basically nothing, sometimes less than nothing. And here's the part that actually scared me. I looked at our schedule and I realized there were no more hours, none. We were maxed. I could not physically work more than I was working. And when you're trading time, hours for dollars, and you run out of hours, that's it. That's the ceiling. The math will never ever work. And I remember thinking in my head, I saw us traveling, I saw all of our debt gone, I saw us raising a family, I saw a life where we weren't scared of the mailbox. But how the hell was I ever going to get there if every single income source I had was capped? Overworked and underpaid with zero path out. So if you've ever felt like that, I want you to know two things. Number one, it sucks, and I'm sorry. And number two, the problem was never your work ethic. If your work ethic alone made people rich, every food delivery driver and every double shift nurse would be a millionaire. The problem is the vehicle, and that night I decided that I had to find a different vehicle, even though I had absolutely no idea what that was. So in 2022, I started looking, and I came across affiliate marketing. And I'll be honest with you, I thought it was another long shot. I saw the ads, I saw the gurus on the beach, and my scam radar was going off. And maybe yours is going off right now, and that's good. That means that you're paying attention, but I want you to stay with me. I was desperate enough to try, so I set it up. I followed the process, and a few days later, my phone buzzed. Commission earned $2. $2. That was it. Now, here's what I want you to understand that $2 changed my entire life, not because of the amount. $2 doesn't even cover coffee these days, but it changed my life because of what it proved. Somebody I had never met in a place I had never been watched something I posted and bought something, and I got paid while I was asleep or driving deliveries or at my 9 to 5. And for the first time in my life, my income was not connected to my hours. I stared at that notification like it was a winning lottery ticket because I knew deep down in my bones that if the system could produce $2, the exact same system could produce 200 or 2,000. It was just a volume game now. And after 15 years of trading hours for dollars and losing, I was hooked. That night, I went all in. So, what happened when I went all in? I hit my first $100,000 in under 4 months. And before your brain does that thing where you think, yeah, but it was a fluke, or that was luck, or that was timing, here's the part that matters. I have continued to make about $100,000 roughly every 3 months since then. Same method, not a new trick every quarter, not chasing trends. The exact same boring, repeatable method that I now teach inside this community every single day. On an average day, JVZoo alone pays me somewhere between $500 and $1,000. Some days more, some days less. And I'm going to show you real numbers in a few minutes, not hype. And that's just one of my income streams. Now, quick reality check because I respect you too much to skip it. My results are not typical, and nobody can guarantee that you'll earn anything. Anyone who guarantees you income is lying to you. What I can show you is the exact system, the exact math behind it, and a stack of regular people from inside this community getting their results with it. And then you can judge for yourself. The debt, gone. The food delivery, gone. And the craziest part is that the method is so simple that the hardest thing about it is believing it's actually this simple, which is exactly why I need to show you why it works before I show you how it works. Because once you understand the why, you're never going to unsee it. Okay, so here's the question your skeptical brain should be asking. Why on earth would anybody pay a regular person with no audience, no product, and no experience hundreds of dollars a day? And that's a great question. So let me introduce you to the dirty little secret of the creator economy. Think about a software company. They've got a great product, and every new customer is worth hundreds, sometimes thousands of dollars to them over time. And their single biggest problem, the thing that keeps them up at night, is getting customers. Ads are expensive and they're getting worse every day. So what do? Well, they say, We will pay anybody who brings us a customer. We don't care if you have 3 followers. If you bring us a buyer, we'll cut you a commission check. Bring us 100 buyers and we'll cut you 100 commissions. That's it. That's affiliate marketing. You are the bridge between people scrolling on their phones and products those people already want. And short form video like TikTok, Instagram, Facebook is the greatest bridge building machine ever invented because the platforms show your videos to thousands of strangers for free. You don't pay for ads, you don't build a website, you don't create a product, you don't handle customer service. You film a 30-second video from a script, you post it, and the platform hands you an audience. And when I understood this, it broke my brain a little bit. I spent years delivering food for $8 a trip when the entire time companies were standing there ready to pay me 50, 100, $200 just for making a 30-second video pointing at their product. The opportunity was always there, I just couldn't see it. Now, here's the problem. Everything I just told you is technically public information. So, why isn't everybody rich from this? Well, because the way 99% of people attempt this is what I call the old way. And the old way is a meat grinder. And here's what I mean by that. Step number one, you watch 400 YouTube videos about affiliate marketing, all of which contradict each other. Step number two, you spend 3 weeks trying to pick out your product, and you never actually pick one. Step number three, you finally post something, maybe a video you guessed at with a script you wrote yourself at 11 p.m. And step number four, it gets 12 views. Step number five, you post a few more and they also get 12 views because you have no idea what hooks work, what products convert, or when to post. Step number six, you get discouraged. Step number seven, you quit and you tell everybody that affiliate marketing is a scam. Sound familiar? Maybe you've already lived some version of this. And here's the thing. None of those people failed because the business model doesn't work. They failed because they were guessing. Every single day, 100 small decisions. What do I film? What do I say? What do I link? When do I post? Guess wrong on enough of them and you get nothing. And guessing wrong is the default. I'd lived the old way too. The difference is I was too desperate to quit. So I literally forced my way through thousands of hours of trial and error until I figured out what actually converts. And then I did something a little crazy. I built a machine so that nobody in my community would ever have to guess again. So here's the new way. This is the exact system I run every single day, and it's called the 100K Sprint. 4 steps. I want you to write these down. Step number 1, open the vault. Every morning you get handed your 4 videos for the day. Not ideas, not inspiration, the exact scripts, word for word. The exact products they promote and the exact times to post. So the guessing is gone. Done for you. Step number 2, film. You put your phone on a stack of books or in your car and you read the script to the camera, and you do that 4 times total. All in, it's about 30 minutes of work a day. You don't need a ring light. You don't need to be pretty. You don't need to dance. My students film in their cars, in their kitchens, on their lunch breaks. Step number 3, you post. Each video goes to TikTok first, then Instagram, then Facebook. Same video, 3 platforms, triple the lottery tickets. And the posting flow takes a few minutes. That's 12 chances every single day for the algorithm to hand you a few thousand strangers. And every video carries your link. Step 4, repeat. That is literally it. That's the whole job. 30 to 45 minutes a day of pure execution. No editing marathons, no content strategy meetings with yourself, no staring at a blank page. Now, notice what this is. It's a sprint. It's not a hobby. We do not do theory in my community. The banner literally says it. We do execution. Because here's what I learned the hard way. One viral video can change your month, but you cannot predict which video goes viral. Nobody can. What you can do is buy more lottery tickets than everyone else with the scripts that are already proven to convert. 4 a day, every day, and the math takes over from there. All right, so let's do some boring math because boring math is where belief comes from. And I'm going to be conservative here on purpose. So let's say you post 4 times a day. Over a month, that's 120 videos, each one working for you 24/7, each one carrying a link. Most videos will do nothing. I need you to hear that. Most videos do nothing, and that's totally fine. That's the game. But some get a few thousand views, and every so often one takes off and does 100,000, 500,000, or 1 million views. And when that happens with a proven product attached, that single 30-second video can pay you more than a week of delivering food. For me, today, the average across all of it is $500 to $1,000 a day from JV Zoo commissions alone. That's the machine. 120 monthly lottery tickets built. And remember, my results took time to build and are not a guarantee of yours, but here's the part almost nobody talks about: the second engine. The community itself pays you. When you share the 100K Sprint Society and 2 people join paid through your link, your own membership is free forever, as long as they stay. You're now playing the entire game at zero cost. Get 10 people in, and you've built yourself recurring monthly income that shows up whether you posted that day or not. Plus, you're competing for the $500 cash prize we hand out every single month to our top referrer. We've got a member, Sean, who has racked up over 400 referrals. Run that math yourself. So look at the full picture. Engine number one, commissions from your daily videos. Engine number two, recurring income from the community flywheel. Both powered by the same 30 to 45 minutes a day. So compare that with an extra hour of overtime, what that pays you. That's the vehicle difference I was talking about. Now let me show you the machine that makes the guessing impossible. It's called ViewVault. Remember the old way? All of those decisions, what to film, what to say, which product, what time to post. ViewVault makes every single one of those decisions for you every single day. So you log in, and there are 4 videos, word for word scripts, engineered from the hooks that are already converting, short, punchy, on screen hooks, and captions written for you, products already picked and matched so the video and the landing page actually line up. It even staggers your posting times a couple hours apart because dumping 4 videos at once is how you kill your own reach. This is the exact tool I use myself, not a light version, the same vault. I spent years and thousands of my own videos learning what converts so that my members' very first video is built on something uh, that my first 1,000 videos have taught me. So think about what that means for a total beginner. On day number one, with zero experience, zero followers, zero ideas, you're posting content built on the exact same intelligence as somebody doing this full time for 5 years. That's what an unfair advantage looks like. Everyone else is guessing, you're executing. But don't take my word for any of this because I'm the guy running the masterclass, and of course I'd say it works, right? But let me show you regular people instead. Mark, you can find his video in the community, $16,000 in a single month, 1 month. That used to be half a year of my delivery driving income, and he did it in 30 days of filming and posting. Tammy, $10,000 in her first 2 weeks. 2 weeks. She barely had time to learn where the buttons were. And here's my favorite because I know exactly who's watching this thinking, yeah, but they probably had experience. Natasha, total beginner. Never made a video in her life, no audience, no tech background, $400 in her first month. And I know $400 doesn't sound like Mark's 16 grand, but remember my $2 commission? $400 in a month isn't the destination, it's the proof. The system produced money for a complete beginner, and from there, it's a volume game. And it's not just the headline numbers. Kalen made his first 150 in week one. Esther posted a $200 and a $10 day. Katie's over $600 and climbing. Sean has referred over 400 people to this community. Think about what his flywheel looks like. These are people with jobs, kids, busy lives. filming 30 minutes a day. Now, results vary and nobody's promising you their numbers, but different ages, different countries, different starting points, same system, same daily sprint. That pattern is not a coincidence. Now, let me be really honest about who I built this for because I'd rather lose you now than disappoint you later. This is for you if you can follow instructions exactly. I mean, exactly. Copy my setup. Don't reinvent the wheel. It's for you if you can find 30 to 45 minutes a day. And I don't care if it's 5 a.m. before the kids wake up or on your lunch break in your car. It's for you if you are done, genuinely done trading hours for dollars and losing. And it's for you if you've been missing, it's for you if what you've been missing isn't motivation, it's a path. Now, who is this not for? It's not for you if you want money without ever filming a video. This is a real method with real work, small work, but real. It's not for you if you love collecting courses and debating theory in Facebook groups. We do not do theory. And it's not for you if you're going to post for 5 days, check your bank account, see nothing, and quit. Because I told you already, this is a volume game, and quitters lose volume games 100% of the time. If you heard that list and thought that's me, the first list is me, awesome. So keep watching because the rest of the masterclass is where it gets real specifically for you. Okay, let's just do this head on. I've been doing this long enough to know exactly what your brain is saying right now. So let's go through it. You're thinking, I don't have time. You have 30 to 45 minutes. I promise you that you do. The average person spends over 2 hours a day scrolling on the very platforms I'm telling you to post on. You're already there. The only question is which side of the screen you're on. People scrolling stay broke. The people posting get paid. And by the way, I built this system while working a 9 to 5 and delivering food at night. So don't tell me about busy. What if you're thinking I've never made a video before? Well, that's perfect. Honestly, perfect because you have no bad habits to unlearn. The script is written for you, the product is picked for you, the posting time is chosen for you. If you can read out loud to your phone, you meet the technical requirements. That's the entire skill. What if you're thinking I hate how I look on camera? I get this one a lot, and I'm going to be blunt with love. Nobody is looking at you. They're gripped by the hook in the first 2 seconds, or they've already scrolled. Some of the best performing videos in our vault are filmed by regular, tired, normal looking people in messy kitchens. Polished is actually worse. It reads like an ad. Real converts. You might be thinking, is this a scam? You know what? I love this objection because I asked it too in the beginning, right before my $2 commission. And here's my answer. Scams hide the math. I just showed you the math. Scams hide the mechanism. I just explained the mechanism. Scams promise guaranteed money for no work. I am promising you a proven system that only works if you execute it. And I put results not guaranteed on my own slides. You're not being naive by considering this, but you'd be naive to ignore it without checking. Let me go on a quick rant about timing because this matters more than people realize. Right now, today, the platforms are literally giving away attention for free. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, they're at war with each other for creators. So they take your video and they show it to thousands of strangers at no cost because they need content. That has never happened before in history. Businesses used to pay millions for that kind of reach. You get it for free for filming 30 seconds in your kitchen. Do you think that stays free forever? Well, it doesn't. Every platform eventually tightens organic reach and makes you pay. The people who build their machine during the free attention era are the ones everyone else studies later. And here's the bigger picture. Everyone's panicking about AI taking their jobs. And for generalized office work, they're right to worry. But think about what can't be replaced: a real human being with a real face and a real story telling you about something that worked for them. That's not a job AI takes. That's a job AI makes more valuable. Because as the internet floods with fake, real becomes rare. and rare gets paid. So when people ask me, is it too late to start? I almost laugh. It's not too late, you're early. But early has an expiration date, and every month you wait is 120 videos you didn't post, 120 lottery tickets you didn't buy. The cost of waiting isn't zero, it compounds, just like the results do. All right, so remember our deal from the beginning? I said I'd give you a free training, and if, only if I earn the right, I'd show you the serious ones the next step. Well, we're there. So here's exactly what's on the other side, and I'm going to be completely transparent about it, price included. The 100K Sprint Society, full access, no upsells, 6 things. Number one, the 100K intro course, the exact method from my first $2 commission to 6 figures. No fluff, no theory, just the path. 2, set up your system. You literally copy my exact setup, my tools, my accounts, my settings. Don't reinvent the wheel, just clone mine. 3, the daily sprint plan, your daily execution habit, how to film and post your videos every day without burning out. 4, and this is the crown jewel, View Vault. The daily done for you scripts, products, and posting times we're talking about. That alone is the difference between guessing and executing. 5, weekly coaching calls with me, plus every replay. You get stuck, you ask, and then you get unstuck. Direct access, real answers, real accountability. And 6, the referral flywheel. Get it free and win cash. 2 referrals and your membership costs you nothing. Top referrer every month wins $500 cash. The price, $99 a month, cancel anytime, no contracts, no games. And before your brain even starts, remember 2 referrals makes it free. Half the point of the flywheel is that motivated members stop paying almost immediately and start getting paid instead. Now compare that to the alternatives because context matters. A college course that teaches you nothing that you'll actually use, thousands in debt. A guru course with 400 hours of theory and 0 daily system, 2 grand easy. This is 99 bucks for the exact system, the exact tool, and me on a call every week. 1 decent commission covers the month. 1. Now, because you stayed with me this whole way, and most people don't, I want to stack the deck for the people who act tonight. If you upgrade before this masterclass ends, you get 3 bonuses that are not listed anywhere on the plans page. I don't sell these. You can't buy them separately. They exist only on this video. Bonus number 1, the 100K Launch Vault. This is my private replay collection. The recorded breakdowns of my biggest launches where I walk you through exactly what I posted, when, and why it printed cash. It's the closest thing to sitting behind me at my desk while a launch happens. Unlocked instantly when you join tonight. Bonus number 2, the first 7 days fast start. A day-by-day checklist that takes you from brand new member to your first video posted within 24 hours and a full sprint week completed by day 7. No wandering around wondering where to start. It's literally day 1, do this. Day 2, do this. The members who follow it hit their stride in week 1 instead of month 1. Bonus number 3, and this one's fun. Double entries in this month's $500 cash giveaway. Every paid member competes, but join tonight through this masterclass and every entry you earn counts twice. Permanently marked on your account for this month's drawing. Why am I doing this? Simple. I told you at the start, I've watched this system change lives, but only for people who move. Speed of action is the single biggest predictor of who wins here, so I reward it unapologetically. When this video ends, the bonuses go with it. Before you decide anything, I want to tell you the single most important thing I've learned about success, and I need you to actually hear it. There are 2 types of people in this life: unsuccessful people and unsuccessful people. And no, that's not a typo on the slide, because here's the truth. Unsuccessful people spend their whole lives waiting for the right decision. They wait until they're sure, they wait until it's perfect, They wait until all their ducks are in a row, and I've got news. Nothing is ever 100% perfect. The ducks are never in a row, and so they wait forever, and waiting forever has the exact same result as failing. That's why there's only one type. Successful people do something different. They make a decision, an imperfect, uncertain, slightly scary decision, and then they wake up every single day and make it the right one. That's it. That's the entire secret. Nobody living the life you wrote down in that 12-month exercise got some perfect guaranteed opportunity that you didn't get. I promise you that. They just decided, and then they did the boring daily work of being right. When I started affiliate marketing, $250,000 in debt, it was not obviously the right decision. My scam radar was screaming. People around us thought we were nuts to spend energy on it. It became the right decision because I woke up every day after the 9 to 5, after deliveries, and I made it right. So if you're sitting there asking, how do I know this will work for me? I'm going to flip it. How are you going to wake up every day and make it work? Because that variable, you, was always going to be the deciding one in this and in everything else in life. I'm going to leave you with one sentence. It's the sentence that got me off the couch in 2022, and it's the truest thing I know. What you don't change, you are actively choosing. I want you to sit with that for a second. Not just with money, with everything. Your debt, your schedule, your job, the exhaustion. If you close this video and change nothing, you're not just putting it off. You are actively choosing the exact life you have right now. The bank account, the hours, the stress, all of it. Re-upped for another year by you. And that 12-month picture you typed into existence at the beginning of this masterclass, take it out right now. I want you to look at it. 12 months is going to roll around for every single person watching this part, guaranteed. The only question is which version of you is standing there when it does. Because something tells me the people who upgrade tonight and run the sprint are going to be in a very different place 12 months from now. And the people who close this video, something tells me they'll be exactly where they are right now. Same debt, same hours, same tired. And I'll be honest with you, that second one scares the hell out of me. It scared me in 2022 and it scares me now. Standing still on the one life you get. Never even finding out what was on the other side. That's the actual risk here, not $99. That. So here's exactly what happens next. 3 steps, 60 seconds. Step number 1, click the link below this video or go to school.com/rich-to-wealth/plans. Step number 2, upgrade your membership. It takes about a minute. There isn't an application. There's no call to book. There's no salesperson waiting to pressure you. You've already seen everything. The system, the math, the proof, the price. You're an adult. You can make this call yourself right now. Step number 3, the second you're in, your bonuses unlock. The launch vault, the fast start checklist, and your doubled giveaway entries. Open the fast start first. If you follow it, you'll have your first video filmed and posted within 24 hours. Not someday, today. And your first sprint week done in 7 days. Then I'll see you on the next coaching call. Bring your questions. I answer everything. And remember the deal we made at the start. I only got to show you this if I earned it with the free value tonight. If I didn't earn it, no hard feelings, genuinely. Take what I taught you and run. But if I did earn it, and if that 12-month version of you is someone you actually want to meet, then the window is closing. This video is going to end in a moment, guys, and the bonuses end with it. One video, one decision, one very different 12 months. The link is below, guys. I'll see you inside. I love you guys. Now, let's get to work.